to the ground. So it was easy to sneak out there. And then I ran around the house and stood somewhere sometimes and waited before I took the chance and ran up to the road and out to Syltebrusfabrikk. It was built those days.
Oh, right.
So it was something else there, I think, then. But I went out there and there always the car stood waiting for me. That was the deal. So then we went out driving. And we drove around. He was my boyfriend at that time. And he was always driving, he never drank. He was just driving. And we went from party to dance to party in Frena, in Kleive, everywhere. Because they were arranging dances this time, that time. It was always dans på lokalet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that where all the people went. So we went there and watched the drunk people and people who were cleaning, and we were just watching, never participating.
Oh.
So we sat in that car, and when that was enough, we went out to the city in Molde, and then there all the cars was parked at Torget.
Uh-huh.
And stood there and boom, 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 boom.
God, yeah.
It was very hairy.
Yeah.
Sorry. And sometimes in the night, I was driven back home and sneaked myself in again. And this went for some months.
Whoa.
But one morning I came home and the window was locked. And I thought, okay, shit has happened. Now they know. So I was shivering, and I had to take this road down to the kitchen entrance where we always went in. Just when we had parties.
Right.
They went in the back door because that was a much nicer place. But all the people went in the kitchen way. So I went in. My father sitting at a table, reading the newspapers. Well, he just said, ja, det er jeg som har vært ute og hatt det artig, ja, skjønner jeg. Ja, nå får du gå og legge deg, og så skal vi snakke om det her senere. Gå og legge deg. Ja. Og så gikk jeg og la meg. And I think I maybe slept too, I don't know. But when I came down again, some hours later, of course, we had familieråd.
Oh, you did?
Yes, my mother and my father. My brother did not participate in it. He had some other friends and he didn't do stuff like that at all. He knew I did it. Yeah. But he was loyal all the time. He never told. So we sat down and it was quite a nice chat.
Oh, actually?
Yeah, because I said I just went out with the people in Tensing. Yeah. That was my closest friends too.
Yeah.
And it wasn't they I had been out with actually. So the people from Tensing. And there were many good people in Tensing. And my mother knew a lot of their parents. And knew that was good people.
Yeah.
So they talked about it and so. And it ended in that on Fridays and Saturdays I could stay out as long as I wanted. That was a revolution.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I often came home 7, 8 in the morning. But, and of course I was quite tired on Sundays. Of course. But it was a new life.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It was. And they accepted it. Actually, they did.
So tell me, you had school then, senior school. What happened when you finished with school?
Oh, yeah, then we're also all this thinking about education, what you want to be. And long time I wanted to be a veterinary.
Right.
That was one of my big dreams. But I was not my best fag
Yes.
in school was not mathematics and nature. So, and you had to be very good in those subjects to get into that school.
Uh-huh.
I was very good in English, Norwegian, and more this stuff.
Right.
So, but then I took, we call it forberedende
Yeah.
in Norway, 3-4 months with philosophy. There are 3 different philosophy, logic, and a third one.
Impressive.
Yeah, and that everybody had, I don't know how it is now, but everybody had to take that before they could go to a university or something.
Right.
So, logic, yeah, that was, and some of my friends from the gymnasium were there too. So we had that went well. Also had exam there and that went well enough. So, but I was still wanted to get out. And
You needed to explode.
I needed to explode and
Yeah.
get away from home and all that stuff. So, but I always thought I was that the farm was going to the oldest, and that was me. So but I still wanted to go to farming school because I was very interested in the subjects and I loved animals and I loved plants, and my summer job all these years was with a gardener at the hospital. Hospital had an own gardener that time. And there I learned to drive tractor, hjullaster. I brøytet snø one whole winter
Whoa.
with hjullaster
Yeah.
on sykehuset. And my boss there, he was just a wonderful man. And he had 2 daughters, and he said, but she's a girl, everybody said. Ja, og så kunne man like godt ta henne som om det er en gutt sin. Ja, og det gjorde jeg jo.
Yes.
Ja da. So it was very cool because I was that tough girl driving around with a hjullaster, brøyta og styra. Ja. Det var en god følelse.
So did you dress differently and everything?
Not very much. We did not have a uniform or anything. We just
No, but I'm saying that as a girl from
Yeah.
that time,
yeah.
you maybe dressed more in sort of the clothes which boys would wear and men would wear
Yeah.
because of the work you did. And indeed, it was a statement for yourself.
Yeah, because I was a tom girl
Yeah,
all
exactly.
the time. Yeah, but I liked to get well dressed. If it was a party, it was a party. And then I also got the best dresses, the best makeup. I never used makeup other than when I had went to these big parties. Makeup has never been the thing. Yeah, a bit lipstift. That I do. But out of that, I'm so happy because so many girls and women, they use so much money and effort into makeup, and I don't understand the point.
Well, actually, I had girlfriends who couldn't go out unless they had makeup on.
No.
I got to put my face on.
Yeah, I know a lot of girls who has that feeling.
But anyway,
Yeah.
you then worked at the hospital doing everything.
Yeah, outside, yes. And but then I also wanted to go out to the world, of course. And it started with going to Sogn jord- og hagebruksskole in Aurland,
Right.
down in Sogn og Fjordane.
Okay.
And that was the first school in Norway who started ecological farming,
Okay.
actually. And it was in the upstart when I went there. And there I met my friend or my friend or my friends, Anne Ragnhild. Yeah.
Yes.
1 week between us. First time from home, both of us. in quite strong parenting. Her parents were not Christians or something, but she was quite strong-holding at home, and here we were free. So we took it out as much as we could. And I made wine in my where I put my clothes.
In the closet.
So I had a big wine guy standing there, and it was so exciting, doing all the things you're not allowed to do. And still not a big crime, of course.
Yeah.
So, but in the end, her brother was 1 year older than mine. So her brother did it. No, it was actually the opposite. She was the actually right woman to inherit the farm at home. But her brother has been oppdratt av sine foreldre til at det var han som skulle ha farm.
Yeah.
And it is a big farm, big farm.
Uh-huh.
But I found out that my brother was born 1 year before this rule came in Norway. So he was the inheritance. And I was just happy. Very happy.
That's nice.
And I'm still very happy for that. So, because I have been stuck if I had to take over.
Of course.
Yeah. And then I couldn't do anything else in my life. So, but I wanted to travel. So, in all this, first I went to Sweden because we had Bondebladet. That was one of the most important newspapers at every farm.
Was WWOOF involved with this?
WWOOF?
Yeah, worldwide organic farms. You
I don't know.
You would know about it if you went on it. But they arrange for people to go all over the world to stay on these farms.
Oh, yeah.
It's been going since the 30s, I think.
Okay. No, I was not in that. But I just saw this advertisement in Bondebladet. Dyre- og idrettsinteressert ungdom får jobb I Sverige.
Right.
And a telephone number. This was long before we had our own mobiles, so I had to phone that home number from our home number, of course. And there I went. He sounded quite okay, this man, and he had Siberian Huskies. He had over 60 Siberian Huskies.
Cool.
Yeah, and he trained them to go that big race back in Alaska or Canada. Iditarod, it's called.
Right. Oh my, that's.
And he went there every year.
Oy.
And he needed someone to go with him and help him with the dogs and feeding and everything that.
Right.
And so I just went on the train from Oslo, took the train from Åndalsnes and down, and then I just brought with working clothes.
Yeah.
Nothing nice.
Yeah.
Just working clothes. And then he met me at the station in Stockholm. So.
How did it feel?
Exciting.
I should think so.
Yeah. New country, Sweden, far away from home.
Yeah, just what you wanted too.
Yeah. And
any doubts?
No, I didn't in the beginning. No. But then I started just the first day, because he had a big car for all the dogs. But he didn't have a driving license.
Yeah.
Never had. So, and someone has driven that car to the city. So, the point was that I drove home.
Right.
Okay, so I had to do that. I was used to drive big stuff, from that time. So, and he showed me the road. So, and then we went out to a small island, Adelsö, right. Not so far from Stockholm, but Adelsö was in, it was not in salt water, it was in fresh water.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So there we went, and his house, it was the most wonderful house I've seen in my life. but he only lived in the kitchen. Because the rest was stuffed full with art. Arts and arts and arts and arts.
You're kidding.
It was just all the walls and a lot on the floor, paintings, mostly. Some other art too, some 3 art and some, but mostly famous paintings, which costed millions of, and it was not allowed to stay so much in this room. So we stayed in the kitchen, that was our living room, and there we watched TV or radio, ate, and he was divorced.
Yeah.
And he had 2 small boys.
Mm-hmm.
And he was very, very sure that he was not the right heir from... he var uekte barnebarn av Edvard den 7.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. A bastard.
Yeah. But he also looked quite like him. Actually, he did. But his mother had taught him full of this, at you're uekte barnebarn av Edvard den 7. And then he became very, very royal in his heart, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And changed his name. He made it to be De Forest. Ingvar De Forest.
Okay.
So he had a lot of problems with getting this name, but he got it in the end.
So how did he end up with all this art?
It was his interest.
Oh, he collected them?
Yeah, he collected them. He was around on all the shows where they showed art.
Yeah?
And he bought and bought and bought and bought. And he had a lot of money. I don't know where that came from, actually, but he was quite rich. But he was also very close to his money. I didn't get nothing of him other than food.
Mm.
Nothing at all. But then he needed a woman to go with him to this Versace's. Yeah, Versace.
Versace, yeah.
Yeah.
Shows.
Yeah, shows. And I did not have nice clothes at all. And I think he maybe lent me a dress from he had from an earlier wife or something, maybe. But I had big shoes and I didn't actually look like a lady.
Going to Versace, oh lovely.
So I felt quite unwell on this Versace's because the ladies kept coming there. There was something by themselves, of course.
Yeah.
They looked like weeds.
Big show, yes.
Yeah, well dressed and then me. But he always bought something.
Mm.
So and I was strong, so I had to help him, of course, carry it out in that big car.
Right.
Because that car was both for all the
Dogs.
dogs, yes, and then he cleaned it up and went to Versace's and took home art. But I gave up this man, also this creature.
Mm.
I could not go to Iditarod with him. He was totally crazy in his head, and I was so tired of all the stuff, and I felt free only when he was out training the dogs, because then he was out for hours and hours, and then I felt peace. And then I also, some very, very seldom times, dared to use his phone and call home, because he wanted to listen to all my phones if I said something wrong about him. So I was not allowed to phone when he was not there. Yeah, he was that control freak.
Yeah.
So, but in the end I just gave up. To go with this creature to Iditarod. Oh, no. So it ended that he put in another advertisement in Norwegian newspapers. Another young Norwegian girl came, and he was crazy that I and she was not going to stay alone.
Yeah.
He had to be together with us all the time.
Yeah.
So I did not come to say anything wrong about him. But of course I had some small. It's not good. It's not good. So I think I told her mostly that I could. So how long she held out, I don't know. Because then I just went. And that was it. But I have seen his grandchildren, the forest. They are in musicians or something. I've seen them on television sometimes.
Name rings a faint bell somewhere, yeah.
It does?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Yeah, you probably find it if you try internet somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweetheart, would you like a little break for a minute or two?
Yeah, thank you.